Also, starting with our administration, we gave TPS, temporary protected status, to Haitian migrants, 55,000. And then more recently, we extended temporary protected status to over 100,000 Haitian migrants for that very reason, that they need support, they need protection.
And she talks about it so nonchalantly. Yeah, we gave 50,000 Haitian migrants temporary protective status. Then we gave 100,000 Haitian migrants temporary protective status. Like it's no big deal. Don't worry about the hundreds of thousands of American citizens needing help, needing homes, needing food, needing medical care. Don't worry about that, because Kamala Harris and Joe Biden take care of all the migrants. And Kamala Harris, if elected, will continue to take care of migrants. I know they like to call them the newcomers. Well, this story is about Springfield, Ohio. That community has been overrun by Haitian migrants, so much so that they're running out of money to try to help these people. They're running out of money to help their own residents, legal American citizens who live in this community, the town or city, I'm not sure what it is, but they are running out of funds because of the influx of migrants coming in to their communities.
Mayor of Springfield, Ohio, and Brian Heck is the city manager, and they both join me now. Good morning to you both. Mayor Rue, tell us what's going on in Springfield.
Well, what we've seen is just such a quick increase of our population over the last 5 years. You know, like you said, up to 15 to 20,000 immigrants have come across and into our community. This has overwhelmed our safety services and caused great concern for our community.
Brian, you're the city manager. Tell us more and how this influx is impacting the city.
Yeah, certainly. Thank you for having us on this morning. You know, when we see a 25% increase over a 3-year period, we're a community, we do not have the capacity to sustain that. And it's taxing our infrastructure. It's taxing public safety. It's taxing our schools. It's taxing healthcare. And as J.D. Vance spoke on, it's taxing our housing. We had a housing shortage well before this immigration crisis that's impacted our community, and this has just made it 100 times worse. And so it's setting communities like Springfield up to fail, and we do not have the capacity to sustain it.
So, just like I said, the town or city of Springfield, Ohio cannot maintain, with the amount of migrants, these migrants being Haitian, going into their community. It's jeopardizing not only housing, but food, public safety, healthcare. But the Biden-Harris administration wanted to give these people temporary protective status, but then they want to send them to other people's communities, and they want these communities to cover for it. But they cannot sustain. And again, if Kamala Harris is elected to the White House, if you think the migrant crisis is bad now, don't hold your breath, because you're not going to make it. She will continue to let them come and come and come and drain the resources of every state in this country. Okay, now, we all know the debate was last night, and quite frankly, I didn't watch it because I didn't want to get aggravated, because I wouldn't have been able to sleep. But Trump brought up a point that in Ohio, residents have been saying that the Haitians who've migrated there have been taking their family pets and may or may not be consuming them. Okay? I've seen the reports. I'm pretty sure you have seen the reports. But one of the moderators, of course, he's on Harris's side. He said that there's been no reports that any animals have been missing or any animals have been consumed by any migrants.
Reached out to the city manager there. He told us there had been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
Well, I've seen people on television.
Let me just say here, this is
the people on television say my dog was taken and used for food. So maybe he said that, and maybe that's a good thing to say for a city manager.
I really challenge you guys to get out here and do something. These Haitians are running into trash cans. They're running into buildings. They flipping cars in the middle of the street. They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them. Like, and I don't know how, like, y'all can be comfortable with this. Like, I don't know, like, who's getting paid from it.
All right, so of course, the moderator, they reached out to the city manager and he said there's no credible reports of any animals being harmed. But when there is police body cam footage from Ohio of police officers talking to whom I assume is a migrant, and they start asking questions about an animal and they get the answers that they know already, how is that not credible information? Because it's coming from a police officer's body camera that records all the video and all the audio. Have a look at this and just be aware that some of the language in it may be disturbing to some viewers.
What did you do? Why'd you kill the cat? Go like this. Did you eat that cat? Did you eat it? No, why'd you kill it? Did you guys see all this?
No, we pulled up and she was just laying there with it.
Did you see her eating it?
Eating it.
She was eating it?
Yeah, she was.
You call the Humane Society, see if they'll come pick this cat up. It's deceased.
And there it is. Video and audio recorded live on a scene does not lie. So how is it that the debate moderator couldn't get that information from the city manager? You mean to tell me a wonderful network couldn't reach out to this city and get information that they could bring to the debate? My guess is they were told that this is happening, but of course, being liberal media on Kamala Harris's side, they're gonna say it's not credible. So everybody, Trump, he's crazy, he's making it up, but he's not making it up. That's the problem. This community is being overrun by people who are in this country illegally. And there are credible reports of families, pets going missing, and some reports are that the migrants are using them for nourishment. Quite frankly, that's disgusting, but hey, you eat what you want to eat as long as it's not a family pet, right? This is where we are, and this is what it's going to be one more time if Harris gets elected. She does not care about the average American. All she cares about is millionaire and billionaire celebrities, musicians, or what have you, because that's all there was at the DNC. All the millionaires and billionaires don't know what it's like living today in the United States. Yeah, some of them maybe struggled when they were coming up, but now, in the times we are living in, where everything is so expensive and the influx of illegal immigration is so outrageous, these celebrities and musicians and gazillionaires don't care. They're gonna be the talking points for all these failing Democrats to try to get them in the White House so they can continue living their lavish lives. As a matter of fact, the wonderful Taylor Swift came out after the debate and of course endorsed Kamala Harris. Well, Taylor Swift, being a billionaire, has no idea what it's like to be an average American. She's not worried about grocery prices. She's not worried about gasoline. She's flying around on private jets everywhere she goes, but she's worried about the climate, if that makes any sense. And she's certainly not worried about security because she's living behind iron gates with 24/7 armed security. But how dare you, as a U.S. citizen, want to own a firearm? These people are hypocrites. They are out of touch with reality. And if anybody is going to vote for a person based on what a celebrity says, then they deserve to struggle. They deserve to fail because celebrities don't care about me. They don't care about you. And they don't care about the millions of Americans struggling just to put food on their table for their family. Yes, the migrants are real. Yes, it's credible. They are taking families' pets and may or may not be consuming them. Kamala Harris is a dangerous person. She's dangerous for this country. She's dangerous for the world because she is not fit to be the president of the United States.